Let's learn have to in the sense of necessity. We already know moeten for must, but to need is hoeven, used in negative sentences. H-O-E-V-E-N.
Hoeven.
I don't need is ik hoef niet.
Ik hoef niet.
I don't need to work.
Ik hoef niet te werken.
Good. Notice the t before the infinitive. This is like to in English. You don't need to go?
Jij hoeft niet te gaan.
Perfect. Jij hoeft niet te gaan. Let's learn about word order with two verbs. When we have a modal verb, like can, must, want, plus another verb, the second verb goes to the end. We've been doing this already. I can work.
Ik kan werken.
Good. Now, I can work tomorrow.
Ik kan morgen werken.
Perfect. The second verb stays at the end. He must go home now.
Hij moet nu naar huis gaan.
Excellent. See how gaan stays at the very end? This is a key feature of Dutch. Let's learn because. In Dutch, this is omdat. O-M-D-A.
Omdat.
When we use omdat, the verb goes to the end of that clause. I go home because I am tired.
Ik ga naar huis omdat ik moe ben.
Perfect. Notice ben goes to the end after omdat. She works because she needs money. Money is geld.
Zij werkt omdat zij geld nodig heeft.
Good. Nodig hebben means to need. Literally, necessary have. Let's learn about the past tense. The simple past of I was is ik was.
Ik was.
You were is jij was in singular.
Jij was.
He was is hij was.
Hij was.
So, I was tired.
Ik was moe.
Perfect. Were you at home? At home is thuis.
Was jij thuis?
Excellent. Was jij thuis? For most verbs, the simple past adds te or de to the stem. To work is werken. So, I worked is ik werkte.
Ik werkte.
You worked?
Jij werkte.
Good. To live was wonen. So, I lived becomes ik woonde with de.
Ik woonde.
The rule is, if the stem ends in an unvoiced consonant, t, k, f, s, g, p, use te. Otherwise, use de. Where did you live?
Waar woonde jij?
Perfect. Waar woonde jij? Let's learn the perfect tense. Have done. We need a have plus a past participle. Most past participles start with ge and end with t or de. To work, worked is gewerkt.
Gewerkt.
So, I have worked?
Ik heb gewerkt.
Perfect. To drink, drunk, is gedronken. This is irregular.
Gedronken.
Have you drunk coffee?
Heb jij koffie gedronken?
Excellent. Notice the past participle goes to the end. Some verbs use zijn instead of have in the perfect tense. These are usually verbs of motion or change. To go uses zijn. The past participle is gegaan.
Gegaan.
So, I have gone, I went, is ik ben gegaan.
Ik ben gegaan.
To come, gekomen.
Gekomen.
She has come?
Zij is gekomen.
Perfect. Zij is gekomen. Let's learn there is, there are. In Dutch, this is is for singular and zijn for plural.
Is. Zijn.
There is water?
Is water.
Good. There are books. The plural of book is boeken.
Zijn boeken.
Perfect. Are there books here?
Zijn hier boeken?
Excellent. Note the word order change in questions. Let's learn if. In Dutch, this is als. A-L-S.
Als.
Like omdat, when we use als, the verb goes to the end. If you want.
Als jij wilt.
Good. If you want to come.
Als jij wilt komen.
Notice both verbs go to the end, but komen goes last. You can go if you want.
Jij kunt gaan als jij wilt.
Perfect. Jij kunt gaan als jij wilt. Let's learn that as a relative pronoun. In Dutch, this is die for D words and dat for het words.
Die, dat.
The man who works here?
De man die hier werkt.
Perfect. The book that I read. To read is lezen. Past participle, gelezen.
Het boek dat ik gelezen heb.
Good. Notice the word order. The verb goes to the end in the relative clause. Let's review and practice everything we've learned. Can you say, I want to go home because I am tired?
Ik wil naar huis gaan omdat ik moe ben.
Excellent. She has worked here for 3 years. Jaar is jaar, and 3 is drie.
Zij heeft hier 3 jaar gewerkt.
Very good. You're really getting the hang of Dutch word order. Do you know where he lives?
Weet jij waar hij woont?
Perfect. Heel goed.